Today we are doing the Wanderlog app tutorial. And guys, there is a lot of ground to cover here, so bear with me. And if I missed anything important, let me know in the comments section. Alright, so obviously I'm going to assume you've downloaded the app. Play Store, Apple App Store, whatever it's called, you've got the app. What we want to do is inside of the app, click on the plus icon. This is where it all begins. We're going to create our trip. So let's say trip plan. And let's just put in a random destination. Let's say Paris. It's right here. And now we can put in our dates, start and end date. And you can invite your trip mate in the beginning of all of this, but I would say to wait till right at the end. And I'll show you why when we get there. Alright, so now we've got our setup here. We can see here it's trip to Paris. And let's start up in the overview section. So here in overview, we can add our reservation attachments by clicking on any of the options here. So flight for our flight plans, lodgings for hotels, rental cars, any documentation we can add. And if you're on the pro version, you can sync with Gmail. Otherwise, you're going to have to forward your emails. And you can just click on forward email to see the address. And if we need to still book a hotel, we can just click on book hotels over here, or of course forward our hotel paperwork. And if we need to book, we can set our dates, set our amount of travelers and rooms required. And when we hit search, it'll take us to Airbnb. And then you can book and reserve your hotel for however many nights you set in Wanderlog. So I think you start to see Wanderlog becomes a full-on hub for everything travel related. And that means when you need to find something, all you need to do is go to the Wanderlog app and everything will be there if you set it up right. Now you can add notes, but I want to go to places to visit. And here you've got a whole bunch of recommendations. You can of course add a place manually over here, but let's just add the Eiffel Tower and a few other spots. And you'll see they're all numbered. Now we're going to take a jump over to the itinerary section. This is cool because now you can set up every day of your trip. If we jump over to explore, here you can see a whole bunch of options that they give you for places to explore. You've got different categories. So let's say we want to add a restaurant to our trip. We've now got a whole list of different restaurants in the area, and we can add them. Next up, we'll go to the budget section. And here, of course, you can set your budget just by clicking over here, put in the amount, and then you can add your expenses. And as you can see, you can put in the amount, the specific activity, some notes, and you can even split payments, as well as add the date. So this would usually be the last section. So if you click on these three dots, now you have the option to share as well as all the other settings here. And now you can see you can set it to either they can edit it or they can only view it. And that's why I prefer to do it at the end. All right, if we jump back here, sorry for being all over the place. If we click on our map here, we can see it's marked out all the places that we said we were going to go to. But let's say I want to look for another place and I want to find it on the map. So I would click on said place, and then you can see I can add reservations and so forth. And it will also see that it's marked number 5 on my map. And if I zoom out here, you can see all the places we are going to. As well as if I click directions, it'll take me to Google Maps, though if you are a pro user, everything will be synced with Google Maps. Coming to the end here, we're staying in overview and we're scrolling down, and I wanted to show you how you can add checklists. So you'd say new list, even though of course there's already one here that you could work off of. What you want to do is just name your list. So I'll say things I need to pack. Then I'll make the subheading plumbers. Now if I click on add some items, and then I can just type in what item it is, and I can tick these little circles to say that I've got the items. or untick them to say I don't have the items. And I can click on this bottom one to add more items. And I think that is the main things that I wanted to show you. I feel like there's a ton of things that I missed. Let me know in the comments section, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.